So as you know, in term 3 in grade 5-6, we are doing classroom economy, but that's going to be a little bit tricky while everyone is at home. So we are going to be using a website called Paygrade, and this is an online platform where you get to track your income, your bills, your assets, and all your expenditure. So each student will be given their own login for Paygrade. You'll be using the same login as your essential assessments login. And we will show you exactly how to log in and how to use the program at the end of this video.
So at this stage, you all have jobs, and your job is to be a remote learner. So you earn $7 an hour to be a remote learner, which means over the course of a week, you'll end up with $280 in your bank account. The job roles of a remote learner are to comment on the daily message, read for 30 minutes a day, complete all the daily tasks that we upload to Google Classroom, and upload your weekly keynote at the end of the week as a PDF. When we return to school, you'll have the option of applying for other jobs, but at this stage, you'll all just exist as remote learners. You can also earn extra money or positive actions for doing certain things. So for example, you get a certain amount of money for uploading your weekly tasks. You get money for attending your Google Meets, and you can also earn money for doing household chores.
But, yes, you can earn your money, but there are also some bills and negative actions that you will have to pay. While you're working at home, you're going to have to pay for things like your electricity bill, your water bill, your food bill, a little bit of rent to your parents, and internet, which is probably going to be a really major bill as well. So these will automatically come out of your account every week. Also, if there are those positive actions that Alana was talking about, but say for example you spam in the chat on the Google Classroom page, you might get a little bit of a fine. Or if you choose to upload an assignment and forget the attachment, well, that might be a little fine as well. So there will be some negative actions. Even when you come back to school, those will continue on. But while you're at home, make sure you're doing the positive and trying to stay away from those negative things.
So hopefully if you've been paid and you've paid all your bills and anything else that you need to pay for, you should have a little bit of money left. So you'll be able to spend it on something. There are a couple of things that you can spend your money on. Firstly, you can buy assets. These are vouchers for things that you can hold on to, so when you come back to school, you can use them. Some examples are seat choice. You get your choice of any seat you want to for a whole day. You could swap desks with anyone in the classroom for a day. And the big one is you can get 30 minutes of golden time. And the other thing you can spend your money on is property. So yes, you will have to pay rent while you're at home, and when you come back to school, you'll be paying rent for your desk. But you can buy your desk so that you don't have to pay rent. And if you save enough money, you could buy someone else's desk so they have to pay rent to you.
So to get to Paygrade, simply go to Safari and type in paygrade.io. Your teachers have already made accounts for you. So all you need to press is log in and then enter your Essential Assessments username and password. Your password is probably Newport. If you have any questions about your username, just send a message to your teacher. Here we have David's account. David has been added to 56W, and we can go into his overview page now. On the overview page, you can see exactly how much money you have, what you've been spending your money on, and your assets, if you have any. At the top of the page here, you have banking actions. This is where you can enter anything you've done to earn extra money, or anything that you've done to lose money. The purchase asset button is where you can go and spend your money. Along the top of the page is where you can go and see what jobs are available. Most jobs you will only be able to get when you get back to school, as on Monday you start as a remote learner. You will also get to write your own resume. Here's David's resume. The best way to learn about the program is to get in there and have a look yourself.
Notice you also have a checkings and savings account. Your checkings account will be where most of your transactions come into and out of your account. Your savings account is where you might like to keep money if you'd like to use it in future. This is how you transfer between checking and savings accounts. Notice how your checking account only earns 1% interest, whereas your savings account earns 3% interest, which means you'll have more money if you leave it in your savings account. Be aware that if you apply banking actions to your account that you didn't earn, you could be up for bank account fraud, which is up to $750 that will be taken out of your account.